Hey there everyone, Zare here.
And Lit.
Welcome back to Cave Story. So in between sessions, I did clean up and picked up the last few heart containers that I was missing. I only missed 2, and I did get them on my first run through. We should be at 45 at this point. Before we head on to the our destiny, and also I did cash in the Mimiga mask just to make things easier. We should probably keep our promise. So much easier going down. They say missing.
I'm home! Ooh, steady.
Come on.
Thank you for your help.
Thank you.
Else is it?
Nope. That was just the mom got in the way again.
Ah, it's good to be back. Oh, if that isn't a fine-looking blade you've got there. Care to trade it for my fabulous gun?
This, the memento of our best friend King, for a gun? Hell yeah! Now, if you do regret that choice, you can always talk to him again.
So, how do you like my fabulous gun? Treating you well? Alright, I'll give you your sword back. You gotta give me my fabulous gun back as well.
So you can swap these out as you will. That said, you're at this point in the game, unless you've missed some stuff and need to go back for cleanup, you're not going to have very many opportunities to come back here and swap. We've basically got a point of no return to head to. Alright, so the Nemesis is a very interesting and unique gun. Look at the destructive power! Let's find an enemy. Massive damage with a catch. You see, it was very easy to level this thing up. And now that we're at level 2, it's significantly less impressive. And then if we go to level 3 after one more... That's a gun.
Oh!
Now thankfully, the answer to that is just level down by getting hit. But HP is a limited resource. As for where we're off to, this this does actually have a lot of practical benefits. This gun is the best when you have no levels into it. And we're heading to an area that is going to immediately reset all of our levels. So that pays off. That said, the sword is better area of effect if that is what you really need in a weapon. So, you balance off whether you need the King Blade and whether you want to go through all the trouble of reuniting with Littles.
Doritos. When was the last time I had Doritos? Last year. I had them because they were like, they're some of the chips that we got from trick-or-treating. Let's hope we get some more.
Alright, also up here. Mysterious passage. Mysterious statues. Halda. Anakpuni. Mia Kid.
And dot 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 dot.
A work in progress. Though we can see some interesting similarities here. One, this looks an awful lot like the Doctor.
It does? Oh! Thing behind it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Two, each of them is wearing the demon crown. So this might be some sort of commemoration hall for people who got their hands on it.
Mm.
Alright, let's go. Main drawback of the Nemesis is maintaining the weapon gauge. You have to avoid Doritos, which not only have you been trained to pick up, but are also just going to kind of fall into you at this point. Alright, and one last thing. Maybe I should have gotten this and then saved. Dog! Maybe we shouldn't have ignored it.
Long time no Arf! I was told to bring this to you.
The final life capsule.
Are you gonna fight the Doctor? Good luck. My tail wags only for you. Oh yeah, and tell Curly I said hi.
Curly, dog says hi.
I'm fine now.
Also does not really explain how dog talks. I'm sure it's fine. Hi Millie, welcome to the stream.
Domini!
I was in space, no robots in cave. This is their story. Alright, off to the last cave. So here's the thing. You feel a black wind blow through you. all weapons drop to level 1.
Mm.
It didn't do that before. Because we are on the best route, the last cave has evolved into the Last Cave Hidden Edition. Actually, I'm not sure if it's specifically if you're on the good route or if you just have Booster 2.0, because it's not accomplishable by point 8. To the last cave story. Hasn't bared its fangs just yet, but this edition is significantly more difficult than the original Final Cave. If for some reason you still want to use the traditional weapons, these containers will have you covered, though sometimes they'll just spill into the lava. Thankfully, since these bats do generate infinitely, you could, in theory, grind on them. I respect your time and mine too much to do that, but it is an option, and you would not be faulted for taking advantage of it. Honestly, by the time I'm really going to need these, I'll have access to more weapon triangles. Should go out my way for them. Get those. Oh, well, that was a critter, but it's just lava. Boosting. With 50 HP, you're essentially looking at 10 lava dips or spike hits. Or, sorry, you're looking at 5. You take 10 HP off. Critters and bats might throw those calculations off a bit. And as soon as you get 1 heart, that's an extra hit. At least 1 heart when you're not at full. Sliding all over the place. And welcome to the stream.
Yo,
Aw,
hey.
I'm your favorite. Thank you. Wait for this. Just a straight shot. Tap it. Oh hey, look who it is. That red demon from the credits.
Ooh.
This reminds me of a game that existed at a point in history. A significant point in history. And there he goes. Statue. We got the clay figure medal. Small and profoundly heavy. It has no use. Of course, we're not done yet. More presses. Imagine dying to one of those. No sense tarrying here much longer. Out we go. The balcony is still as it was before. It's not without danger. Just gonna snipe them. Safe. Onwards to glory. This is all going to play out much as it has in the past. I might have heard of that, but I have not played it. you like Metroidvanias and Souls-likes. You can take a look. Yes, yes, you are evil. And you will soon be dead. Alright, once more with feeling. Yeah, soundtrack's really good. Especially considering Pixel didn't have any experience going into it.
We've got enough fuel. We're ready to go at any time. Never dreamed I'd actually make it back to the surface.
I wonder if they're all right.
An earthquake?
It could be. No.
The end of the world, just mild inconvenience for Sue.
Yep. Is that tough? Hell, it's starting to collapse. It won't be long before this place crumbles too. Gotta get out of here. Like, I mean, I thought we could win, but you know, not like the absolute end of the world, but ugh, c'est la vie.
Alright, so there is one more thing that you could do that gets you off of the good ending at this point.
Over here! Run with all you got, or you're gonna get crushed!
I mean, for one, die to any of these blocks, but you could ignore this building and go on to get the normal ending. Or you could see that there is a big old pit here, and you're committed. If you're unsure, don't save. Welcome to hell. You feel a black wind blow through you. All weapons drop to level 1. So problem 1, getting past that part.
Yikes!
Gotta be very conservative with your fuel. Did you know that the witch woman Jenka once had a brother? His name was Balos. Like his sister, he wielded powers far beyond those of mortals. You do have the ability to restock your weapons as you go through. Hooray, 55! Look who it is!
Whoa!
He used his magical powers to help and guide people, and the people loved and trusted him in return, even more than they did their own king. We got the rope! Now Curly is with us.
Ah!
So this is why I'm fairly sure that Curly dies in just about every timeline. If you do somehow rescue her, but you don't go about and go down here, she's pretty much gonna die in this room. And normal ending, the island crashes. So... The angels are attacking! The jealous king had Balos apprehended and thrown into prison, where his punishment was brutal and cruel. Humans can be terrible creatures indeed. So there's some good news. It does remember which little bits of story we've unlocked, so it's not going to interrupt us every time.
Okay.
But it will remember when we got something new. guess they front load one of the trickier parts. This area stays difficult throughout. But there aren't very many insta-kills after this point. You're allowed mistakes. Nope, I said there aren't many. Oh, actually, hold on. Just remembered. Down here. There we go.
Ah,
Properly welcomed.
ooh, no. Oh. Ooh. Ugh. Ah!
And through.
Whew.
Under the extreme cruelty of the torture, Balas's magical abilities finally ran wild. The king was engulfed in the swirl of magic and destroyed in an instant. In a single night, the kingdom that Balos so loved was reduced to ashen ruins. Right, Carly's woken up, and she has her own nemesis. And she can't pick up Doritos.
Damn.
That's... I got. That one's on me. I got greedy. I'm gonna heal up my health, and I completely blanked that there was a heavy press waiting to drop on me. Or not a heavy press, just a press. me out of here. Just invalidate the nemesis? I did. Oh well. A lot of new dangerous stuff being thrown at us. Literally. So an interesting detail. We've got all these angelic enemies in a place that's billed itself as hell. When you defeat them, you may notice that they fall down and they start flashing green. The angels are actually an illusion. These are definitely demonic creatures.
Ugh.
Oh, spikes in here, of course, that would be. I believe these things are invincible. The back's opened up if you need it for whatever reason. Jinga, seeing her brother's madness, confined him to this floating island. That was the most she could do. Even as he was, she could not bring herself to kill her own brother. Thank you to not sneak up on me. Max missiles! Increased by 24. It was Jenka's daughter Misery who made Balos create the Demon Crown.
Oh.
She was subsequently cursed by the crown, forced to do the bidding of all who wear it. If the crown is destroyed, the curse is lifted. However, alright, steel yourself.
Holy. What?
Get out of the way! That thing is still a press. That can insta-kill you if it falls on you.
Whoa.
Do I not have the pod? Uh-oh. Oh, no, there it is. Down we go. Look familiar? Even if the crown is destroyed, it will only rise again every time, so long as Balos yet lives. Such is the strength of his soul that permeates the crown.
Whoa.
So unfortunately, over this way, won't open. But we can check out this place again.
Hey.
Now, these are all the same, but this statue is now complete. And we know the name of the doctor, Fuyuhiko Date. Of course, that's not all. You can do some sculpting of your own.
Ooh.
Quote, Toroko, King, and Curly. We even changed the plaques.
Ooh. Passage. Oh. Word.
Please kill my master. That is the only way Misery can be freed. The only way to avoid a repetition of this tragedy. My master's name is Balos. His magic powers have gone wild, and now he cannot even die.
Ooh.
Welcome. I am Balos. Ages upon ages ago, in fear of enduring further punishment, I allowed my magic to run wild.
The magic became such that even its master's hands could not control it. As I looked on, unable to quell its fiery rage, it took from me my loved ones, my children, my dearest wife. Their cries of agony soared above the flames. I could not avert my eyes, so I merely gazed upon the spectacle, laughing. Jenka sealed me away, but my magic yet rages out of control even now. Long, long have I waited. Waited for the one who could finally subdue my magic's fury. Now, kill me, or I shall kill you!
Whoa!
Watch out when he stomps the ground, there will be a bone rush that can cause damage. Yeah, gotta switch it up a little bit. No. Jump the gun, I guess. There it is. Watch for the targets.
Such an angry face. Whoa!
And now it's bigger.
Dang!
But of course, it's not over. Once you find a gap between them, it will not rotate into you, so you can just hold still as it passes over you. Make sure to get onto these platforms. Watch out for all the bats. There are now spikes on the floor. Done. Glad I one-shot that boss. Because you have to go through the whole thing again if you don't.
Ugh! Down it goes.
Not so much.
Oh. stopped. The island stopped falling! Maybe all the negative energy was weakened after we beat him. Well, I don't know, but looks like our work here is done.
It hurts.
What?
So hot. The fame.
The wall?
It hurts. So hot.
We're gonna get crushed!
Hiya! There you are. Just like Misery said.
Less talking, more moving! I mean, you came to rescue us!
Hold on tight. Let's go! Whoa!
Is your head alright?
I'm not sure. That was close.
I thought I was scrap metal this time for sure. Looks like we owe you another one.
Nah, don't thank me. I was just doing what Misery asked me to do.
Misery? You mean that witch?
That's right.
I thought she hated our guts. Heck, I thought you hated our guts.
You beat Balos, right? When you did that, it lifted our curse. Now, neither of us has to take orders from anyone.
I thought you guys were just jerks. But I guess it was all just the crown's fault.
Well, you reap what you sow. After all, Misery's the one who had him make the crown in the first place.
Huh? You don't say.
I do say. So what are you gonna do now? I can take you anywhere you like.
You're right. Our mission is over, and now I just want to live out my days somewhere where I can relax and enjoy a beautiful view.
You know, would it be all right if I joined you there?
Sure. Let's live the three of us together. It's a weird sentence structure, but yeah.
Really?
I'll let you pick the spot.
I've never been part of a throuple before.
Oh boy. Just find us a good place, okay?
You got it. All right then. Hang on tight.
So now some of the credits will change. Not the credits themselves, but the images.
Yeah. Whee! Which quote just looks like, oh, I guess this is my life. Yeah.
There's Balos. There's Throne of Skulls. But it was great having a back-to-back badasses moment with Misery. Not Misery, sorry, Curly. How did I get those two confused?
That's his name?
So I do want to get thoughts, but I'm also on the lookout for all the new stuff. That should be old. Alas, poor king. Cursed by the crown, Misery, ultimately a friend, Balrog.
Ooh.
statue carver. Bloody Holy Land. Jenka's sorrowful younger brother, Balos.
Oh.
Every cave needs a that. Prue Black has become a nurse. Jenka's chilling with her dogs. And they have puppies.
Aww.
And Booster came calling.
Cool.
There's all the Marcos. Rolling and deletes. There's the graveyard. Monster X is free. That's how we're going to interpret that. We didn't kill a cat. There they are. The swollen mech heavy press. Hate and madness given flesh, Balos. Fix those two up. And Achu. Santa and Chakra looking at each other pretty intently, though. There's Misery. 3 at last.
Yay.
Hey. What did you think?
That was cool. Yeah.
So it's an amazing game, and as I mentioned, this was one of the early indie games that really kicked things off. Soundtrack is amazing. It's a very nice, cohesive story. It's a fairly quick playthrough. It is a difficult one. The Blood Sanctuary will definitely give you a run for your money as you're learning it. I'm glad I have enough muscle memory from years ago that I was able to get through Balos without too much issue, though the run up to him did take a couple of tries. It is rather curious how they get you to do the good endings, because there's not really an indication. You have to go to it with either a guide or the intention of sequence breaking in a sense, but it's not even sequence breaking that really sets things off. It's ignoring a useful item and a man that's fallen down to his death. And by ignoring him, he gets better and gives you a better booster down the road.
Oh, yeah, that is kind of funny.
And then from there, okay, yes, save Curly, and there's plenty of opportunities for you to fail, but at least that's a realistic goal you could follow. All right, well, we've saved the island and everyone we could. And that is going to wrap up Cave Story, but we are not done for the night. So give us a couple of minutes and we will be back.
We'll be back.
See you soon.
Bye for now.